What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the channel. I live in Zone 7 in Northern Virginia, and it is mid-March right now. Spring is about to hit, the weather is warming up, and we are getting started to sow some seed. So I want to share with you guys some of the plants that I'm planning to grow this year in my garden. So because this year I expanded the front yard of the garden to have more space to grow more plants and fruit, I'm concentrating on more greens, and the number one thing on my list is lettuces, especially the heat tolerant variety. So what I have is the romaine cast lettuce and the red velvet, the Grand Rapids, and the salad bowl. So last year I planted lettuce, and every time during the July time, it's like all the lettuce just go to flower and bolt right away. Even though like when you put out new plants, if you don't get the right variety, it's just gonna bolt and then shoot out, put in flowers and go to seeds. So this year I'm excited to try all this heat tolerant lettuce and see which one does best in my garden. Next on the list is squash and zucchini, and summer squash and winter squash. Basically the typical zucchini is yellow and the green variety. And then I'm also growing butter squash as well, because last year it does so well with so little maintenance. On the list is cucumber, and especially this year I'm focusing on the bulbless cucumber, unlike the regular pickle cucumber where it's kind of turned bitter if you have inconsistent watering. And the bulbless cucumber is supposed to be more heat tolerant than the regular cucumber, and it's supposed to be flourish more and produce more better. So I'm excited to try this summer and see how this goes. Beans, and I'm not talking about bush bean. I grew bush bean before, and it's kind of like one-time harvest, and then in the summer it just kind of die, and after that it just doesn't produce as much. And last year I planted the pole bean, and it did exceptionally well. I like it, and it's also very space efficient. So this year I'm growing a lot of pole beans running along the backyard fences. And a garden is not complete without tomatoes. So this year I'm growing some super sweet 100 cherry tomatoes. This thing is very reliable, and it's produced a lot of tomatoes. And my plan is to trellis this like a tree. So using a stick and stand it upright and let it grow as tall as much as possible. In addition to that, I'm going to grow some other sandwich tomato that I'm going to get from store, and I'm going to take down the seed and grow it from there. Next on the list is eggplant, and I'm trying the long purple variety because last year I tried the black beauty, it didn't turn out properly. So I want to give this a try to go this year to see what it looks like. And this year I want to try out some collard greens and some mustard greens. Also I want to try out some cabbages as well, because I've seen a lot of people growing this and it's pretty successful. And to go along with the lettuce, I'm growing some spinach. And spinach is pretty easy to grow, but for some reason I have really difficult time growing it. So hopefully this year, because of the new bed in front, I will have better success on growing it. And for my root vegetable, I am growing the Choice Supreme beets and carrots, because the kids love to pull up things from the garden. So this will be a great activity for them to harvest during the summer and the fall. And also this year I want to concentrate on some Asian vegetable, especially the bok choy, the baby bok choy, the pak choy, and also some Chinese broccoli as well, because those are the main things that we eat at home. So I want to grow a lot of greens things that we eat and we don't have to buy them from the supermarket. And last on the list are the loofah and the gore. So basically these are the main vegetables that we use for soup and sauteing vegetable to eat with it. And also I'm going to grow some bitter melon as well. So there's going to be a big trellis in front of the house, and it's going to be looking awesome. Alright guys, so those are the vegetables we are growing this year. The kids and I had a blast sowing all the seeds. So I recommend that you guys get your kids involved into gardening, so that way they know where the food comes from. And I will see you guys on the next video.